A friend for tonight, probably, maybe a longer friend, because who knows?
For sure.
Maybe you will be a regular guest on our show.
I'm a very long friend of Poland, so
yeah.
I'm sure.
Before we came in, you spoke about Poland, that you like to coming back here.
Yes.
You had this break for pandemic, right?
Exactly. You know, like it was for most musicians, not only musicians, but the pandemic. Was a chaos for everyone.
Yeah.
But speaking just for myself as a musician, all of our events were canceled, and so, I was kind of, stuck in a moment for almost 2 years. Not really having a venue to perform in. I'm a professional singer that I've been performing since 20 years. So,
but you didn't sing Imagine on Instagram.
Huh?
You didn't sing Imagine on Instagram.
I did not. But yeah, so coming back to Poland was always a highlight for me. Like I said, I performed here for the very first time in 2012 on a TV show called Must Be the Music, and since that performance, I've been coming here ever since, performing on all different types of events. And it's really, really great coming back, and especially this time after the pandemic.
Sure.
Being back here in Warsaw again, and for such an amazing event tonight. I just feel good. I just feel good about being here.
And so let's talk about a little bit about the event tonight. We are here because our friends at Warner Bros send you here, and you are their messenger for us to let us acquaint ourselves with the glamorous world of United States, as I understand it. What are you preparing for tonight?
Tonight I will be doing a couple of songs from some different Warner Brothers movie soundtracks. One in particular will be the theme song from Casablanca. It's a song I've never performed before, and the song is called "As Time Goes By," as you know, as time goes by. And
it happened to me before.
It will be a premiere for me tonight to perform the song, and I can't wait to do it. I'm really excited about it.
Can we get a little pic?
A little bit. It's probably a good thing because I can rehearse it a little bit.
Yeah, of course. This is why you're here.
So I'll just use this moment for rehearsal.
All right.
You must remember this. A kiss is just a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by. And when two lovers woo, they still say I love you. On that you can rely. No matter what the future brings, as time goes by. Something like that.
Something like that, okay.
A little bit like that.
Let me try.
Okay, your turn. You can do the next verse.
Maybe not. I was just thinking about it, and then it came to me that I really can't sing. So we are hoping that you will have a glamorous night here. What about this event that made you feel like, yeah, this could be an avenue for me to perform, and this could be a good way for me to express myself in some kind of way?
Well, it was, I was invited to be here tonight, and as an artist, every stage is an opportunity to share something with people. I'm a messenger of good vibes, of emotion, and but especially on a night like tonight, celebrating 100 years of the Warner Bros Film Company. I'm honored to be a part of that on any level. So to be asked to come here, it's an honor. It's really.
Do you have a favorite Warner Brothers movie?
I do. I have several actually. One in particular is Shawshank Redemption.
Some say that it's the best movie of all time.
See what I mean? You must like it as well.
Yeah. Well, I think that everyone likes it. I think that not everyone thinks it's the best movie, but there's no person on planet Earth that saw this movie and said to themselves, Well, that was shit.
Right, exactly. I can agree with that. I also like, well, not like love, The Color Purple.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the music as well, The Bodyguard.
Yeah.
And of course, again, music is, you know, is such a strong element to movies as well. So when they match perfectly, it's, you know,
because you also double in acting, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you played Barack Obama.
Yeah, exactly. I played Barack Obama in a musical.
Yeah.
And obviously musicals is acting and singing.
Yeah.
So to be able to do both, it's
Were you considering
great.
pursuing this kind of line of work, like acting in movies and such?
Well, actually, I'm born and raised in Detroit, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm born and raised in Wrocław, Kujawsko-Pomorskie, so you know.
Have you ever been to Detroit?
I have never been in the United States, unfortunately.
Well, you have to make that trip.
Everyone on the planet should probably make the trip just to see everything, what's going on.
Yeah, so, and I initially started acting.
Yeah?
Before I started singing. And, but the singing, you know, took another avenue for, you know, in and of itself. And so now I'm performing. I've performed in over 40 countries around the world. And, but my introduction to the business in general was through a musical. I was in a musical called Sisterella. Oh. And that was a musical. It was a black version of Cinderella, and I played the prince in the musical. And
that's why she's a sister.
And that musical was produced by Michael Jackson.
Oh,
yeah. And a lot of people don't know about the musical.
I've never heard about it, but I guess I need to catch up.
Yeah, check it out. And like I said, that musical brought me to Europe for the very first time. And
as a tournée.
Yeah, we came here on tour, and after the tour, I just decided to stay here. It was my first big role, you know, as an entertainer, and that was my introduction to Europe, and I really liked it here a lot. And I decided to stay in Germany. You know, the musical toured in Germany and Austria, and after the musical, I was going back and forth between the States and Germany, and then I just decided to stay. And
I guess there are some differences between Germany and Detroit.
Yeah, of course, of course. I was actually living in Los Angeles at the time when I got the role in the musical.
Yeah, but you get to compare, like living in Detroit, which is an industrial city, sure. Los Angeles, city of dreams, and then Europe, this kind of fairy tale kind of, I guess.
I mean, especially as speaking for myself, you know, as an American who never really traveled, that's one thing I really loved about Europe. Is experiencing the different cultures and different foods, and you know, I always say, you know, if I drive from like Detroit to California, you know,
you're going across Europe.
It is the same, you know.
Yeah.
But
probably,
that same 24-hour trip that it would take me if I just drove straight through, you know, if I did a 24-hour, tour in Europe, you pass through, you know, 4 different countries.
Yeah.
So I really like that about Europe.
We are kind of diverse kind of states.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. So, where can we find you?
Here.
Where can we? Okay.
You're looking right at me.
So, if someone behind this camera, and I do not mean Ilya, would like to find out more about your work and everything.
You can Google me, Jimmie Wilson, and that's Jimmie with an I-E, not with a Y, Jimmie, Wilson with one L. Instagram, Facebook,
Yeah, that's it. So, if you guys would like to find
Jimmie Wilson Music on
Jimmie Wilson Music, not Jimmie Wilson Film or Carpenter. This is a totally different person. So, if you would like to see more from Jimmie, please check it out. He will be here.
Spotify, of course.
Spotify, of course. Are you planning some concert in Poland, Europe?
I'm a songwriter as well. My last album is called So Damn Beautiful. Actually, it's a song I actually wrote for a Polish TV show. But they didn't take the song for the show, but I was in love with the song, so I decided to release it on my own label. And you can find that on Spotify. I also participated in the Eurovision Song Contest in 2017.
From Germany?
No, I represented San Marino.
San Marino?
Yes.
So you're a traveler.
Yeah, and the finals took place in Kiev, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, in 2017.
I have not seen that version, but I will catch up then also.
Just Google Jimmie Wilson, you'll find a few things.
Let's Google. Let us go Google Jimmie Wilson. Find out more about it. Thank you very much for coming here.
Pleasure.
And I will not hold you up because I guess it's your time to shine.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jakub.